Okay. So, as you can tell by the stream name, we're going after a Reaper today. Because I actually grabbed... Where is it? Yeah, all our Phoenix coordinate data. We're only missing 23, which isn't that difficult to find. That'll be easy to scoop up. But we're first going to get this quest done. The Not Alone, so we can get to Himfall Island. Should probably dump a bunch of stuff, actually. Store all that. That's fine. Get rid of you. You store those. Don't need IR processors. Don't need the scope. Don't need the RPG sight. Store that. Hey, that's actually better than my current magazine. That's good. Because that goes on... Yeah, so it's a AS Val. I might have to use that for a bit. I haven't used the Val in ages. And then I just hoover stuff back up and have to dump it again because I don't learn. But at least this time it's only a little. Alright. So let's get that mission done. Because I also have the FM Intel, FUMTL stuff, the challenge little things. One of them is to destroy 10 Apocalypse machines, and I know Himfall is full of them. And then destroy 5 machines in the forest, so while we're here, we'll just knock out whatever we see, get 5 kills, get that rolling. And then with all that stuff done, hopefully we can get some of the better materials off the Apocalypse kill challenge. And from there, I can leverage stuff a bit better. Because I am admittedly a little worried going after the Reaper. I've never done it. I do have 64 RPGs, but I don't know how dangerous. It's an endgame boss, so it should be challenging, and I think it's got its own arena. I remember a long time ago people saying it had an arena, so I can't just hide somewhere, like in a building, and cheese it like I've done other fights. And knowing that it has its own challenges and dangers. But yeah, we just have to get further down there, get to Himfall, body 10 random apocalypse mechs, which if I'm lucky I can just find runners. Then we hop back. Actually, we can knock out part of that here because these are 3 apocalypse guys. And that's 2 birds with 1 stone because we're getting forest kills and we're getting apocalypse kills. Actually, 3 birds because we should be getting, because they're rivals, we should be getting intel off them, or the coordinates, to get a Reaper fight. So we can chain this into 3 different things, which is pretty solid. I wish there was a bike I could have yoinked. But sadly, I do not have that. I know there's DLC, you can get a... I don't even know how I'd describe it. It's like a pallet on wheels and a bike on it. It's like I think it's a Kettenkrad, an old World War II German vehicle, but improvised. Oh, that's the mission. Yeah, we'll do that after. Yeah, it reminds me of that, and it looks interesting. I've never seen anybody use it, so I can't even say if it's good. These guys are just standing there. Menacingly. Which kinda sucks because I'm going to be fighting 3 level 4 apocalypse rivals at the exact same time. And they have like radiation weapons, and if it's bad, they have it. Huh. Some of the little like POI things like that are interesting. They're just over this hill-ish. Yep. Thought it was chasing me. And there's no cover around here. Just tree cover. Even their ticks leak radiation. Hey, I tagged one. You know, this would have been a great time to actually use landmines. Like the one time I would ever actually pull them. Didn't think I'd need them, though. I feel like these RPGs do nothing. I know they do, but it just... like... hitting the one Phoenix guy, you could see the explosion, you could see the tank get blasted off his back. Hitting these Apocalypse guys, it just feels like they're eating them. How far do you think I'm gonna get chased out of here? I'm gonna guess all the way back to the facility. Wow, textiles and rubbers. Wahoo! At this rate, I won't even have to go to Himfall Island yet. I can't even use the truck as cover. Cars are a death sentence. Yeah, I saw that coming. Like I said, cars are a death sentence. This thing bounces, so I can't long range guys. Okay. 2 of 3 down. Buy myself a moment to loot. And that was all the data we needed, actually. But we still need to fight these guys because we're stuck here. Are we good? We're good. That is same level, okay. Got really excited, but whatever. Would have liked, I think my RPG is, yeah, mine's only a 3. I'd love to get 5 for any of these. I'm going to need to carry so much ammo for the Reaper fight if this is any indicator of what it's going to be like. Where were the runners? Because I'd kind of like to take whatever they had. Now to just run all the way back and get those other apocalypse kills. Because the one that wasn't named was not terrible. He at least went down a lot faster. I'd love for this game to get a sequel. I don't know if it ever will. I don't think it's sold well enough to warrant a sequel. I know they supported it for a number of years, so it had to do well enough to justify that. But I don't know if it would do that well as a sequel. I'd love for it, because I think the rival system could get fleshed out a bit, and it would be really fun. Because right now, as rivals level up, they just get tougher and drop more stuff. But that's it. I'd like for a system to be a little more creative, give some of them different traits. You know, one might get like a blast padding trait that reduces explosive damage. They give them a chance to roll different weapons so that even a tank or something might be able to fire a cannon that fires like a shell that just spreads radioactive dust. Or they could have like a trait that's like radiation leak, kind of like apocalypse difficulty guys who have that. If you're too close, they shed it. Some could have, I don't know, like a retinue, so that they always have guys with them. You know, you could have one that's like Packmaster, and they get a bunch of runners with them. Because otherwise, sometimes I've had fights where these rivals are completely isolated, and you can just pick them off. Yeah, they're still meaty, but fighting one guy, even if he's a bullet sponge, is a lot easier than having to deal with reinforcements. Ooh, Phoenix Base is tougher.
Fick du igång den? Bra. Det var Nisses idé så att fler kan ta sig över Himfjällsundet. Hur som helst, det här är vår nuvarande position.
Nej Anita. Det kan vara plundrare eller till och med något ännu värre. Som den där plutonen. Hjälp oss först, så kanske vi avslöjar vad vi är. Du kommer nog inte att klara det hela vägen hit i alla fall. Här på Himfjäll är vi välsignade med en mycket speciell sorts rosthög. De är självlysande och skjuter kemikalier omkring sig. Du kommer att märka att de är väldigt festliga.
Roland sa tidigare att de hade blivit upptäckta av hundar i närheten av byn. säkert här omkring, så var försiktig. De här är ännu farligare än de på Östertal.
I forgot I had the language set to Swedish. I thought I was just like having a stroke for a second. I'm like, what? Why is everybody sounding funny? No, I just set it for immersion. But we'll just find these guys, wallop them quick, and move on. I don't want to do too much of the story right now. I also, to be blunt, don't really care about the story. Because to my understanding, it just kind of ends. They're just like, yep, robots are here. See you in the next game. That's a nice free upgrade. I'm not using the N9 because that's just a M9, but cool to see. Cool to see that. I can't sit here and say, oh, I wish I had mines, and then find a mine and pass it up, and then I'm just being an idiot. God, the frame dip when you have the chain explosions. It's a little much, I'll admit. I'm gonna need to make so many med kits. And there's our 10. And we got tungsten, that's all. Oh well. Could have been better, could have been worse. Stop pinging me. I swear at some point these things got, like, reworked or nerfed, because I remember them being way more annoying, because they would ping you and then instantly summon more guys. But I think people complained. And now I don't rightfully know what they do. But let's get out of here. Don't need to be here. We have a fast travel should we want to come back. Our next big thing is we have to hit a Phoenix base, so we could just hit this one, because it has a hatch. I think they all have hatches. Nope, that one doesn't. I'm gonna have to look, because this has a furnace, this has the drill, this has a chemical lab. I'll have to see what they all do. because it's probably worth taking more bases. I think I lost my other one, too. Oh, no. I think I took this one on accident, because that doesn't seem right. But that's for another time. Oh, yeah, I don't need those. I was like, what weapon do I have? It's the autogravars. And then our second Mech that I don't need. That gets a lot of stuff out of it. I think the chemical thing is probably to make, like, ethanol, if I were to venture a guess. And then ammo. Probably, like... Nope. I have to do this the very slow method. Probably want to bring a total of, like, 4,500 ammo. I wish I could just type in a number. 5K, good enough. So our nearest spot's here. So, just like last time, we're gonna go into the actual Phoenix base. We'll just pilot a bunch of spiders in, blow up what we can. I think I have to knock out the shields, and then I'm gonna just go for the hatch and leave the place. I don't care to take it out at the moment. I could take it out. It's not like it's that big of a deal. And it's going to level up guys and make more rivals, so I need it eventually. Yeah, we'll go that way. Why not? Alright. Where do we want to make a hole? I don't see any mines, which is a little unfortunate. That'd be a free hole, effectively. I might as well just make one here. He needed to go away. Ah, it's another RPG into the wall. Yeah, this place is laid out weird. I'm not really making much progress, which I'm not happy about. Because this looks like it was almost like a... I don't think it was intentionally done, but just a dummy area. Okay, one mine. This should take out the wall, though. Yeah, we'll just go in. Also, I saw that I just picked up a 5 crown version of the AS Val. Sadly, I already have a 5 crown. So it's a bit redundant for me. Man, once the explosions start going, it's so hard to, like, not overcorrect when turning. I don't even know if a proper, like, PS5 version of this game would have handled things well. I just don't know if it's... Some parts are just not optimized right, or what the deal is. Free stuff. I'm not happy about the free stuff. It was a car battery. I don't want any of those. And I'd be slow, so I'm not able to dump them into my nearest local body of water. I can't do my job and help make sure the electric eels stay electric. Where's the hatch? Where's your hole? Are you too good for your hole? The most important thing the robots can take in store, a pair of pants. I really need to sit down and just pull every item out of my inventory so the game can have its moment of being like, you found the thing! Because every time I do it, I'm just like, I'm very well aware I have multiple of these before game. Hey. Yeah, so it has to be just over here then. Like by that generator, but I thought there were... It says there's two. Oh, they're right there and there. Yeah, so the hatch is over there. Why are there so many inward-facing turrets? I know I made the comment before, but just those softball pitch grenades. please, I just want to get to the hole. Great, the stray 9mm took down the entire wall. Got the stellinium-clad armor here. There it is, the hole! The fabled hole! Another wall. All I can think of is from Killer Clowns from Outer Space when they're trying to escape the UFO. And the guy's like, a door, opens the door, another door! And he does this like 3 times. Because it's all funhouse, because clowns. But it's just me when finding walls in this place. To the hole! The fabled 4th hole. Well, I guess the layouts are random every time. Isn't that fancy? Okay, so that's the Soviet one, is the Vulture. Yeah, so we need to find the Reaper. Wahoo! In the forest. Oh, so it isn't an arena fight. He's just also got a posse. Fun. Yep, that's the Reaper. I think we have a schematic of him, actually. Or research. No. There is a page on here that actually shows information on enemies, I swear. Oh, it's collectibles. I didn't find the Reaper one in this. That sucks. Oh, it's not as good as it used to be. They used to tell you... Oh, there it is, like... The Apocalypse tank has the tick deployment, wall of flames, incendiary machine gun, mine launcher. But yeah, there's one for the Reaper. I think it's in... I think it's in the hole. No, we'll actually do a detour, run to Deerbo jump in the hole, and I think we can... It's either there, or... It's in... I think the Muscudin Port Complex? It's one of the two. I remember seeing it. Ass Pullman. Someone's being a real asshole. I need to get more RPGs. We are the one and only asshole men. Okay. I meant for them to attack the thing. I swear they made the AI dumber. Because I used to be able to whip any of like the sticky flares and guys would just pounce on them. And now they just kind of stare very confused. And it's only harvesters I've noticed. Harvesters and tanks will actually like go full bore and do like stomp attacks, gas attacks, try to shell themselves to death. But piddly garbage, they're just like, nah, yeah, we probably should do something about that. Yay. Oh look, it's a little thing for skiing. I think you might be overestimating your need for a chairlift. And we can't access that. That's all boarded up. None of the fun places where you can find free guns and ammo. Yeah, let's hit the hole. Because if there's nothing in the hole, then yeah, we're just gonna go fight the Reaper and pray. It shouldn't be that bad. Oh yeah, so I already have a tier 5 of that. I need a tier 5 AK. How many depleted uranium rounds do I have? Or dual purposes? I can just run this. I think the only reason was... No, weight's the same. Okay, that's all getting traded over then. I'm just taking my better guns. Oh yeah, the grenade launcher. Yeah, that's kind of the problem of the weapon DLCs, is they're not... Like, they're unique, but they're not unique enough to sit down and be like, oh yeah, this is a different weapon. Like, the RPGs are just the HEDPs, but different name. That will take 8 more. We'll do 10. Do I have a sight? I don't think I have a sight for the recoilless rifle. Can I filter these? Yeah. Because this way I can dump some of this too. Well, whatever has that 4 to 8 can get that replaced. Wow, I have a lot of crap I need to get rid of. Oh, right, yeah. I was like, did I take this on accident? No, duplicate. Okay, that's everything. Now to the hole. Because if it is where I think it is, there's a hole. Because this is essentially a really big bomb crater that should have a spot. Oh, that's not good. I hate fighting those because I have to do some really kind of cheesy stuff where I just mag dump to the end of days. Oh, apparently everybody's fighting at the hole. The #1 hangout for all the robots. Well, they can keep doing that. Ah, it says I have the collectible here. So it was probably the Apocalypse tank, which means the Reaper's in the other area. I'm not going to go that far. Because the way I got it before was I was like bugging out the jumping and everything. Because it should be right in here or in there. There's nothing here. Don't need a busted AK. Take the extra ammo, why not? Not like I won't use it. But yeah, I think this is a bust. I don't think this is gonna have it, and since it says I already have the thing. Yep. Alright, that's fine. It satiated my curiosity, at least. Or was it down here? Yeah, this was the spot. Yep. Well, that kind of sucks. It says Reaper, but not where you get Reaper schematic, I guess. Whatever. Off to honestly get jumped. I wonder if I can bait him to the safe house. Because if I can snipe, pull him in. I'm not gonna do it here. This is horrible. This spot. This is like an actual camp. But this safe house is, I think, big enough where push comes to shove, I could bait him in, kind of juke him around the building a bit. Nope, I'm wrong. This is like a barracks. This would not be a good spot. If I was thinking, I would have grabbed some of the homing turrets, but I don't think I'll need them. Got something going on over there. Probably more Soviet robots. Oh yeah, absolutely more Soviet robots. I wonder if our good old buddy the Reapers... He looks like he could be duking it out. I do not like crossing this field. I'm going to have so much aggro on me. Pulling back. Huh. Thermobaric attack will... Didn't read it fully. Thermobaric attack, bad. Use cover. I may be underleveled. But this game gives out XP like it's the stingiest thing ever. I can shut down attacks with the fireworks a little. Oh, they're fighting. Yep, the tire and a mark backing. Damn. God, look at this. Oh, it's flying over, so it's doing... Yep, dropping like mines. I don't even know if I can hurt this, because I think it has like shields. No one sees anything. I am just a humble bush. Okay, so that does not drop shield thing faster. Actually, can I just yeet? Oh, that did a thing. I can't comment on the use of it, but did thing. You see nothing. Damn, they really do see nothing. We got the robot equivalent to Sergeant Schultz here. Yep, that one hurt. They finally saw me. There's so many guys. I should have made more sticky flares at this rate. I gotta say, that Soviet robot has been a lifesaver. Everybody is so focused that I'm able to just do an unknown amount of damage, possibly. But my options are rapidly diminishing. There is no good spot. I need the bugs dead. And then I'm going back to being the humble dirt merchant and praying I do something. Yeah, so he's got a shield. That's what that has to be. Even his tank is really just meaty. We're gonna send a tick in. Go. Well, damn. That's not a good sign. Can you please drop your shield, sir? I am but a humble tick and I cannot break that. Also, please don't kill me while I'm sitting here. That would really suck. Yeah, they killed me. As predicted, it did suck. Oh, I could go to that barn. I would like to loot that flying robot, though. That is free stuff. If I can remember where he crashed. Which I don't. So we're heading to the barn. Wahoo! What I would give for, like, a technical. Just anything. Give me a Toyota Hilux with a 50 on it, a Dushka, something. This can't go wrong, right? Oh god, the gas. I'm not even fighting the Reaper at this point. I'm just fighting everyone else who tagged along. But I have to clear these guys out, because there's just so many. I better get a crazy amount of XP for all this. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna clear these idiots out, go back to fight the Reaper, and the Reaper is just gonna look at me and be like, "Shabingus, more reinforcements," and then I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Excuse me. Okay, we good? Stop sending robots. There are still more. I'm just gonna get over encumbered and then dump what I don't need. Okay. Huh. I don't rightfully know what to do. Because this is generally just not a good spot to be fighting. My cover's limited. I can't make out him, but he can't make out me. So, like, I'm just firing blind. Hmm. I don't want to get close enough to throw fireworks if he does the thermobaric hit. I'm really in a pickle. Because I can mag dump these all I want, but if I can't break anything, then it's all moot. And the radiation doesn't help. Wish I could fight him in one of the areas that has, like, trenches. Any of the existing war zones, I think, would be, I'm not gonna say good, but preferable. Because then I have some area to work around. Drop your shield, shield boy. Thought I heard him last second before the tick spawn. What I do know is I think they keep damage, so even if I have to fall back, I've done something. I just don't rightfully know how much I've done. Alright, we're killing him first. Because I think he's the one calling in the reinforcements, and it's not doing me any favors. Stop it. Get some help. I don't even know if this has a longer reload speed than the RPG. And I kind of don't care at this point. I just need damage. Ah, the railgun hurts. And I saw the other harvester right there. I somehow prefer Phoenix Hunters over the military grade ones, because the military grade always have the railgun. Or it's not even really a railgun, it's just like probably like a 20mm or something. It just hurts. That is a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, we're gonna head back. Make more stuff. I need meds, I need more flares. Like, I'm fine on my recoilless shots. I've come out of this with more, but I need to be able to shut down or at least distract him. and right now I don't have that. I might ditch the ticks and take some of those homing turrets. The only problem is I don't want the homing turret to be active if I'm fighting it and the shield's up. Free level, that's cool, I guess. Explosive resist is good. I can use that. Spotting intel is not going to do me any good. Component damage, but it's 5%. That would be nice, just for the 10% explosive damage. Remote hacking's a fun one. I might have to farm levels and just get that going. But I think at that point I have to get... No, I have to upgrade one of the weapons to get the mark. And then I can get the XP boost off killing marked enemies. We'll get it now. Just because I'll probably slap that on a weapon, or at least see what I need to do. I am still fat. And there's nothing I can do about it. Because I'd like to at least melt these down. Whatever, it's a relatively short walk. So how are you guys doing? Because I got nothing going on right now. It's wild how much ammo you can carry and how little it means in some of these cases. Like, I burned, what, 1,500 7.62s? Granted, most of that was into garbage. Like, all of it was into garbage. But... oh my god. Why do you hate me? Well, small upside, I'm getting XP. There was a part of me that's like, oh, maybe there's something of value in the Phoenix base. There isn't. I don't know what I'm thinking. I would find, like, tier 1 suppressors and like a baseball bat. I do have to laugh that people kept asking the devs for like melee weapons, which I do get it. Against garbage, sure. But at the same time, just take like a shotgun, everything weighs the same. Oh, hey, Apocalypse tier, guys. That's not fun to see. Brother, I am just struggling here. I can see the place. Please, just leave me alone. God, and there's fighting over there. I guess this is the one nice part. I mean, it's a really nice part about having the Soviet robots. Is they're a good distraction. I'm not surprised the flying one survived that long, though. They're stupidly annoying to fight. Whompstiv is you? Just a random tank, okay? Because, like, trying to shoot those down, it's doable. I've done it many times. But it's just super annoying because they have, like, auto cannons, and they have these little balloon guys they call in that just look down, and if you run under them, they just bombard you. I don't even have a workshop here. I think the church has one. Otherwise, I have to just keep jumping. Please tell me you do. You do. Good. It is just located... Where? It shouldn't be up here. That's stupid. I was correct. It's not. Am I stupid? No. It was just weirdly placed. Can I replace those? I only have 3,000 9x39s. I'm not doing the flamethrower. Flamethrower's... Oh, that's not gonna work. I might do a flamethrower against someone else. That might be a fun little meme. Otherwise, everything is the same. And at least the KVM I have the magazine for. I don't have anything for the M60. Otherwise, I would use that and just be Rambo. The SMG, I'm taking a downgrade comparatively. Yeah, this is all I got. This is just one of those, we gotta make do and figure things out. I don't have the tungsten alloy to make fancy new ammo types. I don't even know how good the EMP charge would be. It'd be fun, but I don't think I can reliably do it. We could try a Molotov. It's not going to work. I guarantee it's not going to work. Portable cover is irrelevant. We're really just going to sit here and just dump into first aid kits. What can we do for weapon augs? Don't have the ethanol to heal. I would need to run the extractors for phosphorus. But that's only going to work against disabling weapons, and then it's just going to charge me down. And I feel like that's probably an even worse situation to be in. Destroying a well, that relies on destroying a component to EMP stuff. That would be useful, though. I think that'd be good on the sniper. Adhesive would be fun. 3 seconds of slow. But I need to make tar ammo. Some of these just aren't really that good. I have to use the OPV. I should just farm it. There's a lot of stuff I need to just kind of farm out. Okay, yeah, so I need to mark things if I want to put that scout scope on. Does that count as any scope? Because if I can just put like a 2x sight. Oh, that might be a trick. Oh, I gotta make stickies. Almost ran out of here without them. They take phosphorus? Really? Oh, that's dirty. I am gonna have to farm those. That sucks. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Normal flares it is. We are running such a scuffed setup. I don't even have a lot of space for more ammo. To be fair, we can dump SMG ammo. I don't need 4,500 rounds. Who are we trying to fool here? Yeah, now we can... I'm actually starting to chew through my FMJ. I've had times where I've had over like 12,000. All right, we'll just go right back into it. Yeah, I can't. I can't pull it. That's the thing. I need to pull it like here, or okay, yeah, I have to pull it here. We'll move from here and see if I can pull him a bit. Because that little clearing is just too reliable for him to hide in. Okay. Damn, I'm not seeing good options. That's the big issue right now. Can I hit them from upstairs? Because I'm just gonna pick them off. What I would give for my sight to stop swaying. They're all moving. I would use the grenades, but their throwing arc's really weird. Because sometimes you can whip them just fine, other times you just limp it. I am over encumbered, so I do kind of need to fight him. He really just ate that like a champ. Yeah, that'd be something I'd like to see in a sequel. Varied gear weights. Because I feel like that would balance out a lot of the issues. Because then you can have powerful rockets and powerful 50 cals because the actual weapons are heavier, so you have to make the rounds better. Because otherwise we're just kind of in this weird spot of they're good, you just can't use a lot of them. Hey, we got a Russian rival now. Did you stop tracking? I feel like a big thing too is I've had bad luck. I've not gotten any experimentals. And I think that would help a bit. But I don't really know if it's needing experimentals, if it would be getting like the tar augment or something on these guys. I don't know what the best option given the current situation is. Because the standards just dump not depleted uranium, just HEDP into them. But I don't know how effective that has been, really. I'm just gonna dump like 2 more. Actually, 4. 5? Oh my god, how many of these do I need to get rid of? There. I'm not gonna miss those, like, 18 rockets if I do. Oh well. Wish it would stop telling me I gained a level. I already gained that level. I guess I should have tried spawning him in a different region. This is on me. Because I bet down in, not the archipelago, but the south coast, it's a lot easier. .28 flares is not going to last long either. Doesn't even look scratched. I can't even do like the lay down strat. I think I have to be just like continually moving. Yep. The kill count on this thing is going to be crazy. But I did say I was going to find one. Never made promises about killing it. Maybe portable cover is the play here. Unless I just discovered the trick. Okay, so that hurts. Radiation is still bad. Yeah, that's really the only cover. Thought I had time. Oh, that's thermobaric. Huh. So it just nukes a huge area. Interesting. And he's doing it again. I don't have cover. Yeah, not exactly the greatest boss mechanic. Let's see. Am I protected this time? Yes. If you want to just keep doing that, that's fine. Honestly, I'll take it. Ouch. That's not even from you, that's from some other little douche who's causing problems. Oh, here we go again. Oh, here it comes with thermobarics again. See, I'm getting blue sparks, which is a weak point hit. I just don't know how many hits this thing needs. Up. Drop your shield. Nope. I want to say it is literally doing the thermobaric as its shield drops. So I can't even land a hit on it. I'm glad we have cover here, but I feel like I've now traded cover for constant just shutdown of any capabilities I might have. Attack the flare, not me. Can you imagine the sheer devastation of this area? It would just be a charred pit. This is shifted to like a tactical shooter, just trying to not die horribly. This is what I'll have to experience when GPT gets sentience. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. All the damn dogs. They just keep showing up. And I guess I shouldn't have talked shit about them having slow-firing rockets, because now they're like threading the needle through like 6 trees between these sticks and hitting me square in the balls. It's like that one baseball game where Randy Johnson made a bird explode from a pitch, except I'm the bird. Please drop your shield. Nope. Now you're gonna drop it. And it's right back up. Oh my god. No, I'm gonna hang out up here. I mean, there's nothing I can do up here. Just looking around, I'm already realizing this is a bad spot. But it sure makes me feel better. The least that he could do is kill off the other robots when he hits the thermobaric. Nope. Back down. And look at how far it goes. I'm starting to question what I can do even. Like, at this point, I'm just picking off damaged robots. Oh, can I stand here and do it? If this counts as cover, I'm just gonna eat every shot and just try to hit them. The XP gains for this better be crazy. Best part is, even if I had a second person, it would just be two of us stuck back here. Yeah, this is safe. We have a new position. It's not a good one, but it's better than not getting any damage out at all. Gotta do a test. Can I fire a rocket and hit him? Okay. We have a trick. Since I'm sitting here, I'm going to look this up. Because it's not like he's going to push me. I want to see if I'm even doing this fight correctly. Because I'm really curious. Okay, so those emitters can be destroyed. But God, destroying those is difficult. Yeah, so everything says to just take the emitters out, but I don't know how doable that is. I'll gather up everything I can and try to push around. I mean, at this point, anything's better than just standing here. I'll flare that and see. All I know is if it thermobarics, I'm screwed, but I'm kind of screwed no matter how this goes. And it's not moving. Is there? No, there isn't a crafting bench here or anything. God. Okay. So there is a consumable station here. We're gonna try it. Now, because I was just going to try making... It's probably better than nothing. I'll make a bunch of the deployable homing turrets and hope for the best. The dogs, though. How much XP did I earn killing all those? Probably nothing, because they're summons. Yep, because they're summons, they give you nothing. Ugh. Pain. Physical pain. Yeah, you would. I really don't know what to do. The biggest thing I could keep saying is it's a bad position. Pulling it isn't viable, and it doesn't have to move. It controls the situation. So it's like at least other tanks will chase you down, but this thing it's just glued in space. I don't get it. And it has to drop good stuff. It's an endgame boss. And I contemplated the EMP cells, but to my knowledge, EMP is like a meter. So me whipping, these rinky-dink little EMP charges isn't going to get me anywhere. So I need big EMP. But I don't have that. This is a real head scratcher, but boy. The hacking dart won't do me any good. Landmine doesn't work because it has to chase me. The titanium cost kind of sucks. Remote control explosive could work, but I have to get close. I don't think sensory jammer will work. Yeah, we'll try portable homing turrets. Those are really heavy. But we can drop 50s. We can drop a lot of these. Yeah, 40 pounds. Yeah, that might have not been the wisest move. But it does mean we just have to walk. But if we load up... I think there's a bike station here, actually. Oh, that's what it's flak moped. So there we go. We've gotten around our encumbrance issue. But now how? How do we... So I'm just going to ask you guys, and you can spitball something here. Should we just, like, jump out and just start slapping launchers down? Because some of the shots are going to get absorbed. That is a given. But if we can space them out enough, they might be able to just bombard it, and enough shots can get through the shield when the shield drops. Yeah, everything I've seen, just looking at the moment, says like, oh, use the experimental sniper rifle. And it's like, well, I don't have that. It also says don't do it solo, which, oops. I just don't know the range. Oh my god, it's actually moving. And that's not really a good spot either. To be fair, that does put us closer. I'm gonna aggro it to get it to maybe stop moving. Oh, of course you would instantly go for... No, you're just... Yep, there we go. That's the thermobaric. We are... Yep, we're gonna eat that one. Yeah. Could not be helped. Let's get a launcher out. See what we can do with that. This side of the rock is not good. This side of the rock, though, I like. Ouch. Drop your shield already. Yes, one down. It just took some persistence. A stupid amount of persistence, but some persistence nonetheless. Also, these things keeping all the dogs off my back has been amazing. Once the shield drops, though, and we can fully remove the shield, we are so set. How many sniper rounds do you eat? Yes! Okay, where's the next one? I think it's on the knees. I do not have a... Okay, I have a good... Okay, good is a little generous. A moderately acceptable angle. Okay, moderately acceptable might have been a little generous. It doesn't suck. Most of the time. I love how all it took was him to move, and this fight has gotten easier. Suffer through a ton of terrible positioning, thermal barracks to the end of days, and then it's like, oh yeah, he moved like 150, 200 yards, and now it's all manageable. Only problem is going to be getting him to turn on that other knee. Because that's going to be our next issue. Oh, that's perfect. Not so perfect. Thought I was counted as in cover. That's on me. That was entirely on me. I'm gonna save these. I want to be a little more conservative on those now. Seems like his shield isn't up as long now, which is exactly what we needed. Because I now have 60 HEDPs that I can drop. Can the goo go away? I don't need the ooze from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't want my ooze, whether it's green from TMNT or from Ivan himself. Yeah, now he needs to move, because I can't get a good knee shot. This is actually a pretty good spot. The MG is a bit bouncy. I'd really like for a foregrip or a lighter version, but I'll take what I can get. See, this is where I'd like the weapon modding system from like Division 1. Come on. It looks damaged. That's the most progress we've had. I mean, if you look at that front end, it looks pretty busted up. Yes, the knee's out. It's one knee. One knee, that's all that stands between it. Between us and, I pray, something good. If I don't get something good, I'll be a good boy and get really tilted after stream, but I'd like to find something cool. Yeah, it's that one knee we can't hit from here. Now the question is, do we try to make a run for it? Because since there's thermobarics right now, no. Look at that thing, it is smoking. I should have took binoculars because they can tell you health. It's just hard to sit down and be like, oh yeah, I can sacrifice something in my loadout and the extra weight for this. Wait, where is he? He was right up there. He's there. I was like, I know I didn't get the kill warning. Wish the aim assist wasn't sticking to dudes. With that in mind, let's actually reposition back up the hill. Oh yeah, he is open. So close. I don't know if I have the range. Oh, barely. I guess it... Well, the fire extender, that shockwave looked like it kept going. How much do you even have left in the tank? You have just been eating rockets unshielded. Even if I'm dealing less than ideal damage, this has to just be brutal on it. Ah, that was into shield. That was bad. Bad trade. Almost there. Oh, I got distracted by something. Oh. Yep, I knew it. I knew that the flame was not the total distance. So last time, I barely squeaked out from it. Nope. Gas. And we're safe this time. Yeah, if I could do this in a city, I actually think it would be harder. Just thinking out loud, because I would have all the buildings I'd be trying to shoot from, and it would probably stand in weird spots. And I'm hitting that top hatch, which is a weak point. I don't even care about all the stims I'm losing, because I can farm them out elsewhere. Bro really showed up thinking he was part of the team. What? How? Is this really gonna eat all of these? Because it's taking the staggers. Does it actually need all the knee shields taken out? Starting to think it does. With just how it is not dying. There we go. Every joint is gone. Now it is permanently unshielded. Okay, that one was just me being annoyed with these things. I had to get it out of my system. Those dogs have been driving me wild. We really burned 60 rockets on this thing. Okay, a couple are missing, but that's to be expected. Two rockets and a dream. I've lost half of my carry weight because I've used all my rockets. I don't know what's left in this thing. We have burned 200, well over 200 sniper rounds. We burned over 60 rockets. We're going LMG next. It has no shield. As you can see, it has got flames, sparks. It is not in a good spot. Every blue spark from a shot is a weak point. So I'm just tagging weak spots. Even normal hits do damage. This should be down. It's not regenerating. At this point, I'm running out of med kits. I'm just scavenging off these guys. Which has given me more rockets. But I just don't know what to do at this point. And there's nothing else that needs to be destroyed. The back tank is just an extra weak point. Doesn't help when I miss. We're not even at 15% health. Everything I'm reading says it will do a self-destruct. There, I just took the back tank off. You know what, we're gonna loot and then go back to the old spot we had when we finally started taking shield like nodes off, because I want to see something. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like, at this point, we're literally just farming garbage to throw whatever it has back at the boss. Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna make it. I'm out. Oh my god, okay. We're taking ammo. We're taking... I have no stims. I gotta have some. There's gotta be some in storage. There's no way I ran out. No. I wanted 15, but sure, we'll take 24. Why not, game? You make the rules anyways. We're gonna actually melt those down and make better ones. I wish I could do 10s instead of this. After a while, it just starts doing increments of 10 randomly. 50 BMG, we'll just take a big ol' heap of those. Let's make some more of those homing turrets. I'm over encumbered, so we're going to take the bike again. At this point, the homing turrets have to just chew him up. There's no way that they can't. All this effort, it has to pay out. I'm just worried when it hits that like 15%. Because how is it not? Should have grabbed binoculars. That's on me. You know what, at this point I'd rather not know. Because I'm either going to be really excited and overplay my hand, or I'm going to be really depressed and realize that it's at like 70% health. It shouldn't be that well off at this point. Like I keep saying, the thing's spewing sparks and smoke and fire. I mean, look at the thing. Homing turrets, go! Oh, that's the death one. Yep. Go kick his ass. So at least we know he's down to 15. Wish this random hunter would leave. Aw, I'm eating this one too. Is he dead? He's dead! Finally! I didn't get the loot boost from killing him before that, but it's finally dead. After way too much has been poured into this fight. Really, we just have like random hunters who want some. Alright, what do you have for me? Seven advanced first aid kits. A pink skin for the flak moped. A smoke grenade, 2 uranium, and an exosuit jacket. I got hoed. The amount of resources I poured in to get a pink bicycle skin, effectively, a coat, and 7 med kits. I would have rather been the victim of a Ponzi scheme. Bernie Madoff screwed people less hard than that. People got screwed less on Enron stock. I'm trying to hold it in because I just want to laugh. I honestly just want to laugh. I get you're supposed to do this like multiple times, and like, I get that. But as a solo, that was awful. If I could do that as a quad and just melt him, maybe not die like 20 times, sure. But solo? Nah, that's just wrong. That was foul. But the upside, we got the fight done. We beat it. We struggled. We chewed up an unholy amount of rockets. Helps thin out my inventory. But it's done. I think I'm just gonna call it here. This is longer than a normal stream for me, I was in it to win it. For those who stuck around, thank you. Really, that was baller of you. That fight took forever, and I will never get the sound of that thermobaric explosion out of my head. I'm gonna hear it when I sleep. I'm gonna hear it when I dream, when I eat, when I'm on the toilet. It's gonna haunt me. But it's done. So yeah, thank you guys. It's been a real one. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm not playing this tomorrow. I'm gonna find something else. I think I got a space game I might try. I'm a little into it, but it should be good. I promise. But yeah, tomorrow.